A strategic plan is a clearly defined vision that should be a detailed framework for what the company aims to achieve and how it intends doing so. The integrated cascade of choices is just one tool that an organization can use for guidance in creating a strategy. It says that a strategic plan must, in the first place, identify the winning aspiration. What is it that it seeks to achieve? Where will it play? How will it win? What capabilities must it have? And what management systems does the company need? Porter describes a strategy as a means of achieving sustainable competitive advantage by preserving what is distinct about a company. Sustainability is the key element of a successful strategic initiative. The other is competitive edge. To succeed in implementing a strategy, a company must leverage some competitive edge, and this must be done in a way that is sustainable over a prolonged period. At its inception, the viability of a strategic plan must be investigated, with due consideration to political, economic, social, and environmental factors which may exist in the space which the organization operates. Strategy analysis tools such as PESTEL, SWOT, and Porter's 5 Forces are useful in determining what strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats a strategic plan may encounter, and those should inform an organization's path forward. Porter also sets out 3 principles which he considers key to achieving a sustainable competitive environment. First, he speaks of creation of a unique and valuable position, involving a different set of activities. He talks, in other words, of what is the winning aspiration that will set the company apart from its competitors. What unique offering or service is it providing? The second principle is determining the trade-offs in competing. Porter's view is that something's got to give. What do we let go of in pursuit of the bigger picture? He says it's more of one thing means less of another. Assessing the fit is the third principle. Here, one is concerned with consistency and unity within an organization. Is the strategic plan loyal to the brand, so to say? Do the activities which the strategic plan proposes complement the existing activities of the company? In the context of strategic planning, and when one talks of achieving a sustainable competitive edge, it is important to distinguish between operational effectiveness and strategy. The two work together but are not the same thing. In the simplest of terms, strategy is concerned with what we will and will not do, and operational effectiveness looks at doing those things as efficiently as possible. The inescapable reality of our fast-paced and constantly evolving retail industry and technological advancements is that these operational efficiencies are increasingly easy to replicate. We're talking here about systems and tools and techniques, outsourcing and other hiring practices. The only advantage that a company enjoys is its operational effectiveness. Its prospects are bleak. Porter says he knows a few companies who have competed successfully on the basis of just operational effectiveness. The strategy, however, is how a company identifies itself, and the strategy becomes its brand, how it is known by customers. The work that Pick n Pay has done in expanding Boxer superstores and positioning the retailer as a leader in discounted prices is a commendable execution of the strategy to tap into economic spaces which were historically not entered into by retailers in the formal sector. The Clicks loyalty program is another example of successful growth strategy which has become part of the company's brand, cashbacks and promotions. The alignment of an organization with its strategy is a critical component of the success of that strategy. And one of the ways that this can be achieved is through creating a culture that is focused on the strategy as the ultimate driver of performance. What are we trying to achieve? The strategy itself cannot be an abstract idea, but needs to be a living, breathing thing that grows with the business and that stakeholders meaningfully engage with. We need to consider as a company on a regular basis consistently what are the core uniqueness, are customers satisfied with the products and services that we offer, and there needs to be some constant re-examination of the strategy itself. Is it still effective in implementing and providing a competitive edge? I've considered the 7 seismic shifts and where I would fall given the changes in my career, the pivots, and the scope for progression in my career at my current employer. And I've identified specialist to generalist and tactician to strategist as the 2 concepts that best resonate with where I am currently. I moved from a position that was largely adversarial in its nature to an environment now that requires more collaboration between myself and other stakeholders. And there is this interesting dialogue that continues to happen about what the role will be of legal as a support function in a corporate, given this sort of radical digital transformation of the legal space. What does that mean for us as lawyers? While we create platforms that allow other business units to prepare and draft their own contracts, will we become redundant in our functions? And part of what I need to do is immerse myself deeper into the company culture and contribute in leading the strategic direction. And I need to consider whether I'm inspired and inspiring, because there is scope in the business for me to get deeper, to delve deeper into its strategic objectives. I need to move from a space of specializing to having a broader view of what the business is aiming to achieve.